What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Friday, May 17th, 2024. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. Truly appreciate you all. Hope everybody had a great week. Happy Friday. Take a look at the astrology for today. We're getting real close to seeing that Sun Jupiter conjunction. Very beneficial day. That's going to exact tomorrow around the same time, noon Pacific. So, not necessarily the time to sign the deal, or start the company, but nonetheless, getting ready, I think. Today'd be a good day to put some final pieces in order before you kind of get that thing that you really want to pop. You really want to expand and grow and bring the value, bring, some big things. So, it can be very beneficial for a lot of us. It does come with some weirdness, but what doesn't in this reality? Um, what's really weird is that there's this benefit. Things are about to expand, but we got Mercury, the smallest planet, squaring off with Pluto in Aquarius, and we can get really focused on certain things, way too focused, way too serious, especially with the moon in Virgo, coming off the opposition to Saturn, getting ready to oppose Neptune in the evening. Find balance here. We can get so fixated on one thing, so focused, so I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. I'm gonna figure it out, that maybe we miss the big picture. That's even Jupiter sextile Neptune. So there could be we don't want to miss the big picture. We got to balance things out. I know it's oh, South Node Libra, we don't need balance, we just need direction. Maybe there's truth to that. But there is some balancing today, or it's almost like we're not looking big enough. So it's like Friday, let's think big, let's look big. We got goals, there's ambitions. Pluto's going to come back into Capricorn, the sign of goals and ambitions. So, there's a lot that can be on the table here if you want to use it. The moon's also going to trine Venus, Uranus, and the sun today. So definitely a lot of good earth energy. Maybe that's where some of this drive or ambition, not so much the drive, but wanting to get things done, wanting to handle business, wanting to see where the value can go, wanting to explore, hopefully with Jupiter, new options, but also being critical in the right places. So definitely putting the attention in the right places is important right now with people, Venus, with money, with your values. What are the things that you want? How can you organize the day to kind of fit where the long term's going, where things are heading, and not get too sucked in to one specific thing? But we can definitely want to get to the bottom of some things with Mercury square Pluto, and that's okay. It's good to investigate things, but just make sure it's of value. Make sure it's connected. Make sure it's not just looking for some drama or looking for some gossip with Pluto and Aquarius, or people could definitely throw some weird wrenches in the plans too. It's a weird time with people. It's Venus Uranus. It's going to be exact for the Jupiter Sun conjunction. So, you know, there's all these cool things that can expand and grow, but it's kind of got to be liberating. It's got to be kind of unique to you. I think it can be enticing to follow exactly what somebody else does, but you kind of want to blaze your own trail with Mars and the North Node coming together in Aries. So it's an interesting thing. Collaboration's definitely on the table. Relationships can reach new liberation as well, but they can also be things where we feel a little out of balance because maybe we're not putting enough energy into our direction, ourselves, the things we want to be, driven for and go after. So just we got to balance those things out, not get too caught up in the drama or in the hearsay around the world or in our lives. We do still want to stay very, very focused on the things we want to create because this is where, the things that you kind of never thought were possible could be possible. This is good energy. This is that kind of energy. So hopefully, hopefully you thought all the good things were not possible because this is where it's with Uranus and all this. It's whoa, Pluto and Aquarius. I mean, there's just a lot that can happen. So it's almost I don't want to say it pays to be pessimistic, but it does kind of pay to be realistic, um, because you could be pleasantly surprised. Where if you're almost overly optimistic, um, all of a sudden you kind of it's not necessarily this, but it feels this way to me, that like almost overly optimistic could be surprised in a different way. I don't know if that's true. I just feel that way from the astrology right now. So take it as you will. But that's the astrology for Friday. It's definitely jam packed with energy. Things can change. People can do things. I mean, it is just a mixed bag. But one thing is for sure is that as long as you're living in your individuated value and truth and following your journey and expanding your horizons, you're going to do all right. Okay? I can tell you that much. One way or another, you'll do all right. But a lot of stuff going on today. Got the Seven of Cups. Lots of things going on today. There's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I do think that it's easier to kind of focus on one of the prizes than all the prizes because of Mercury and Pluto in their square. But maybe we also need to use that square to intensify certain things of value and not be so concentrated on maybe the every little thing or all the things, but to really kind of dial in the best things in life. And we got that because of the Four of Cups. The cups going on here. Both upright too. Look at me go. I mean, I love this card. I do. It feels like there's always a gift being presented to us, and it's just up to us if we want to like acknowledge that. So like one of these cups, one of these things, is definitely presenting an amazing gift. We want to really use our intuition because that's where, even with Mercury, Pluto, but especially Jupiter and the Sun, but Jupiter sextile Neptune, the intuition, man, you could follow that and like really see it. It might be the unconventional route, it might be the unconventional cup you choose. But man, if you feel like that's the gift, I think it's worth rolling the dice on right now, in my opinion. I love you all very much. I hope you have a beautiful Friday. Hope you had a great week, and I'll see you all for the weekend forecast tomorrow. Much love. Peace.